Hello, it is Friday, March 24th, and it's the first day of spring break. And I am where I did not expect to be. I'm in my classroom. Um, this week has been a week. It's been bad. It's been stressful. Um, I decided this morning pretty much. I was like, okay, well, I gotta drop my daughter off at daycare, and it's in the town that I teach in, so I may as well just go to work and see if I can get a bunch of stuff done today, and then I won't feel so bad next week when I'm not working. I've got my gray hair sticking out everywhere. Where'd it go? There it is. Um, yeah. So I'm here trying. So it is 8:29. So this week I've had a meeting before school every day. I've had several meetings throughout the week at different times during school day as well. And there's been lots of meetings, and the schedule's been different because it's the last week before spring break. So we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday normal, and then Thursday was a half day. Yesterday was a half day. But also we were doing March's reading month activities, like end of the month wrap up activities, which were super cool. Our reading interventions did amazing getting all that going. It was like I did a read was our theme. So it's all about I did a rod, but we had pages with puppies. So handlers with emotional support dogs came in on um, Wednesday, and kids who earned that, kids who met their reading goal for the month, got to go read with the dogs. And there was another activity where our librarian was just reading stories to each classroom. And so Wednesday was kind of crazy because there's a lot of things going on. Thursday was a half day, and half day schedules are always wonky. So usually what happens on half days at my school is that intervention, like team time, like paras and interventionists don't work with students during those days because the schedule is always so weird, and classroom teachers want to do different things and their schedules get changed up. But I try to see my students anyway. And so until now, the first half of the year, I would try to pull students on those half days, and it was just really hard to do. So yesterday, I just pulled one student for 20 minutes to finish up some progress monitoring on his goals, and then that was it. But um, so otherwise, I would have a whole half day open to get paperwork done and schedule some meetings and get a lot of work done. But I do have a student who their schedule is not like a normal student because we share them with a different school. They come to our school in the morning and they get bused to a center-based program in the afternoon. And so they're actually in my room for most of the morning. They go to specials with their peers. They have community circle with their peers, and but they have math and reading and independent work time in my room. So because of that, I still see that student, and they actually did really well this whole week with being flexible with schedule changes and all the wonkiness. They were great with us. They did great. But yeah, so this week's just been crazy. And then on top of all of that, I've been sick. I get in the fall and it comes and goes throughout the winter, and then the spring, and then it's gone, and it comes back the next fall. And it's been this roller coaster, right? I'll feel better, I'll feel worse, I'll feel better, I'll feel worse. For more than a month now, I've just had this cough. It's not even been a really bad cough, it's just a constant cough. And depending on the day, it might be bad. And runny nose, and was losing my voice, and it just got worse. And it's been around. I had this cough and this runny nose and this on again, off again, headaches, everything for 3 weeks. I finally went to the doctor, and they prescribed me something for my cough and an antibiotic. and everything's been fine. I've been took those for a week. And then yesterday was supposed to be my last, yesterday morning was going to be my last antibiotic pill, but I woke up and I was red everywhere. Like I had just like a rash everywhere, especially up here and like behind my shoulders and my back and my lower back and my sides and like by my thighs and my knees. Those were the worst areas, but then it was like everywhere. And that's never happened to me before. I've never had like that's new, like freaked me out. I went to work because I couldn't miss work. So I texted some people and someone brought in some Benadryl for me. So I took that and like it got better. Like I wasn't ever itchy, but I was like warm. Like so Monday night, Tuesday night this week, I could not sleep very well. I was sweaty, I was warm, I felt uncomfortable. I don't know why. And then Wednesday, all day, I just felt hot. Like my face felt hot. Like I felt warm. I felt uncomfortable. I thought it was stress because I had this big meeting scheduled toward the end of the day. And it was this huge thing. And it ended up getting canceled. And it was just like, it was an awful day. It was super stressful. I was like preparing for this meeting and like communication was poor between everybody. It was just bad. So I thought it was just stress, that I was like stressing out and I was just like feeling warm and upset. And then Thursday, yesterday, I woke up and I just like head to toe rash. I was like, there's nothing different. Like we haven't changed laundry detergent, we haven't changed any soaps, we haven't changed any like anything, nothing is different. And I've eaten everything that my family has eaten. So it's like it's probably the antibiotics. So I did go to the doctor yesterday afternoon and she prescribed me a steroid to help with that. And I just took those for the first time. On my way to drop my daughter off, I got Big B. I got a bagel sandwich and my favorite frozen butterbeer. So this has been like warm in my purse, like staying warm until now. So I'm gonna eat it, and I'm gonna see because I'm supposed to take those pills right before I eat breakfast. So I'm gonna eat and kind of make a plan for the. Hopefully, I'm only here this morning. I don't really want to be here all day, but there's certainly enough things that could keep me busy, keep me here all day. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey, so it's 10:43, and I've actually gotten a lot done. I, not surprisingly, got things done that I didn't plan to do, but that's part of the reason I'm here, to get random things done. So I actually cleaned out my drawer. So in my, let's see if I can get this to work. Right here in my like desk drawer, it was just full of tons of stuff, like things from the teacher before me and things from me, and just kind of a spot where I just threw things really. And it's incredibly clean. Like it's, that glimpse right there probably looked like it's full of stuff, but like the whole back of the drawer is empty. And I actually put things where they should go. Like I have this little box back here with spots for paper clips and post-it notes and tape and erasers, and I just put things where they go. Crazy, I know. And the other thing is though that I have, so that was a big deal because I kind of wanted to do that for a while, and it's just never been like a good time because I always have something else to do. So I feel much better about that, and I found some random things in there that I've been looking for. So there we go. And then I have a pile of like pens and markers and highlighters and things that need to be tried, and just if they work, great. If they don't, throw them away. So I might just save those for Pear to do after spring break. I might give in and just do it and get it done with, but I have plenty of other things to do, so we'll see if I can show some self-control and just let the little thing go. I also made an online order for Target because we are we're watching my parents fish while they're in Florida. And the whole plan was for my daughter, she just turned 5, to babysit the fish. And then if she does a great job, then she like earns her own fish. They've only been down there like November, December, and they're not coming back till the end of April. And the only reason why that fish is alive is because of me. Like, the girls don't care. They were excited at first, the first couple of weeks, and like, it was kind of a big thing because I'd be like in the morning, whoever gets out of bed first gets to feed the fish, and they were all excited, but that lasted maybe a month. So I need to clean the fish bowl. I'm supposed to clean it every 2 weeks. It's a beta fish. And it's been more like every 3 weeks. And I need to get spring water. So that was the big thing. Whole explanation for that, sorry. But I needed to get some spring water. As part of that, like, what else can I get? So I got some groceries and snacks and treats for my classroom. And yeah, just made an order of cleaning supplies. Kleenex. We need lots of Kleenex at my house. So yeah, so I made that, and I had like piles of things to do on my desk, and I did all that. So I'm feeling relatively accomplished so far, because honestly, if I had just dropped my daughter off and went home, I would probably play a video game and then take a nap. Like, I wouldn't get anything done. So I am proud of myself for coming here and trying. So now I'm going to work on some progress reports, see how many I can get cranked out, and then go from there. So I'm about to leave because I need to have lunch, and I didn't bring any other food with me, and I need to take medication with lunch. I did buy a bag of, I call them brain flakes, but Dollar Tree calls them building circles. And I have a little bin of them, if you can see them. And every time I go to Dollar Tree, if I see these, I get a bag or two and I just add it to the bin. I think they're super cool. At my old school, I had a big like plastic jar of like on-brand version, and those were called brain flakes. So the Dollar Tree is like the off-brand version, but they're the same thing, and I think they're really neat. And not very many of my kids have noticed them, but when they do, I think they're really cool. So I just did that, and then my parents are amazing, and they've been updating. There's a long, huge bulletin board outside of my room in the hallway, and then the speech path next door, she has a long one too. And she'll have themed bulletin boards with student work and things and names. And I don't like putting my student names out, like advertised in the hallway. So they usually just do, themed bulletin boards based on the seasons and things like that, and based on, like, the character trait of the month, things like that. I am thinking of things for spring, some little crafts that maybe we'll have time to do, and we can include those in the next bulletin board and just have no names on them. But this last one was winter themed, and with our March's Reading Month theme, there were dogs and like dog sleds, and there was a big snowman. And so they're like, do you want to save this? And I'm a pack rat, so I'm like, sure. So I just put them all in a page protector, and there were a few really big snowflakes, but I just folded them up, and that should be fine. So I'm just gonna paper clip it and put it in my bin with bulletin board and craft supplies, and then maybe we'll use it again, and they won't have to make all these snowflakes, because there's some other things that we've saved too throughout the year. And sometimes we might laminate something to save it, but I don't want to laminate everything because that would be a lot and it would be very wasteful. So those are just a couple quick things that I did. And I didn't do anything with the markers and the pens. I guess I will go get some food, pick up my Target order, and maybe relax, and then go pick up my kids. Hopefully I'll get some more videos edited. I have a handful, but I've been working slowly on editing it. It's taking forever. I do enjoy editing videos. I'm really enjoying this process of making videos and uploading them and learning new things. It's just time consuming. So, okay, I'll catch you next time.